Congratulations, you picked the right video. I'm gonna explain to you, no BS, why your abs are not showing. It's crazy. I promise you, you already know it, because I knew it, and I had to change everything up, because it's something we all know, but we hear it so much, I think it's cliche, and like you kind of just throw it off to the side, because it's kind of boring, if I'm being honest. It sounds boring in the beginning. So in the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. In the beginning, way back, before I ever started being a fitness influencer, my biggest thing that I focused on was my abs, because I was like, man, I want to look like that. I want to look like that one guy on the beach. Like when I take my shirt off, I want people to snap their necks like, man, that looks great. Like that dude looks like, dang, hey baby, what you looking at, baby? Hey, you cover your eyes. Don't look at. I feel like you can have everything else, like the arms is easy. They'll shred up. The legs will look good eventually if you stop skipping leg day. But once you have the abs, bro, you got like the complete package. Even back in this day, I remember when I first started doing photo shoots, I didn't want to take pictures like this because I was like, man, if I sit down, my abs aren't gonna show because you know you'll get the rolls coming in. Not anymore. But I was like, man, you'll have the rolls showing this. I even tried to stretch out my poses so my obliques would show. And I used to get so pissed and like hide in the dark, like take super dark contrasty pictures so you would never see like why my abs weren't really showing. So anyway, second from that, talking a lot about myself, I really made this video because a guy stopped me when I was coming out of work and he was like, hey man, I saw your last video, man, your abs look insane. I was like, I appreciate that, man. Hey man, I'm gonna need you to show me some of those ab workouts. So I need you to show me this ab routine. If I train somebody, that's usually the first thing they ask for. What's this new ab routine you got going on? You help so-and-so get their obliques coming in and whatnot. If you didn't know, your obliques are these abs here on the side, the ones that kind of like this. And I said it with a straight face. I stopped him and everything. Matter of fact, I think I threw his books out of his hand. I was like, let me tell you something. I don't really remember what I said after that. It kind of got really dark, so I might have blanked out. I was like, hey man, I can show you 100 different ways to hit any type of muscle you have on your body. Like I can guarantee it. I can give you the hardest workouts. I can give you the easiest ones that do blah, blah, blah. And I promise you, all of that is bullshit. What matters is what you do once you walk out this motherfucker. You can be in here for 3 hours, but until we see what you do for the rest of the 21 hours of the day, none of this matters. Bro, it's your diet. It's your diet. I swear, I say that like every video. It's your diet, bro. Your body is the engine. What kind of fuel are you putting into it? Cocoa Pebbles is not a good fuel to put in your body. When have you ever seen somebody with abs scarf down a whole box of Cocoa Pebbles in a day? Other than me. I'm gonna say it again at the end of the video. Number one, and it's the most important. As a matter of fact, everything else I'm about to say is like second to this. I can't stress that enough. Until I focused on my diet, it was like everything else was like bull crap. I'd rather focus on my diet than be in the gym, if I'm being honest. Anyway, all right, so second thing. If you wanna build your abs, you have to build them like it's a muscle, because that's what they are. They are a muscle. What I'm saying is you have to add weight to some of your ab workouts. Doing crunches is not bad and it's effective, but weighted crunches are what's really gonna make your abs pop. Man, hold on. So your abs are a muscle, right? Probably one of your larger muscle groups. Your bicep, let's say your bicep is a muscle group, right? So if we do an exercise, check this out. Is this hard? Okay, I mean, no, not really, just hold my hands out, right? So let's make it more difficult. Now I'm adding weight to it. Is this a little bit harder? Yeah, a little bit, right? Now let's add a lot more to it. So can you tell which one of these three is the hardest and how much more strain I'm putting on my bicep just by holding it here? Out of those three, which do you think was the hardest? If you want to grow the muscle, it needs to get more and more intense. Doing 30 crunches is not going to get you like this. Now doing 30 weighted crunches when you're holding some weight above your head, intensifying your workout, that's going to be way more intense. You're going to get a lot more out of that because this is a muscle. So why aren't you treating it like one? But then again, all that being said, none of that is going to show unless you get your diet. I'm just stop saying it. This is definitely achievable naturally. You have to get your nutrition right, get your diet together, and then everything else will fall in place. I promise. I grew up thinking the complete opposite. I grew up taking all kinds of supplements thinking it's gonna change. I grew up spending 3 hours in the gym thinking it's gonna change. I was doing Taebo at my grandma's house till I had skid marks in my drawers, bro. None of that mattered until I got my diet right. Now look, I don't know if either of the two are related, but that's besides the point. The point is, if you eat right, the results will show. But consistency is key. It's gonna be hard for like the first 2 to 3 weeks. Afterwards, it'll get easier, and once you start seeing results, you'll stick to it, I promise. Unless you got something wrong with you and you start seeing results and then you're like, okay, I'm done. Like, What was the point then? Anyway, guys, that's the short, sweet answer to it. That's why your abs are not showing, and that's how you get shredded abs. The short answer anyway. I'll come out with a longer video giving actual ab workouts along with diet advice, and once you put them both together, bro, you're gonna look incredible. You're gonna be living the life and stealing people's wives. I don't know what to tell you. You're not gonna be able to stop looking at yourself in the mirror. It's crazy. Guys, if you like this video and you found it helpful and had plenty of information, please hit the like button so that I can keep making these and the algorithm will kick in and YouTube will start paying me for coming out with videos like this. I get it from my sponsors. I want that YouTube money. I also enjoy doing this. I love giving out advice. I love to help people out as long as they listen and diet. Until next time, guys, peace.